What if milk isn't even in the top 5 calcium sources for rebuilding bones effectively? Shocking but true scientifically. Milk contains calcium. Yes, absolutely. But to rebuild bone properly, calcium isn't enough alone. Vitamin D is necessary fundamentally. K2 is necessary critically. Protein is necessary essentially. Milk only gives you one of these nutrients, but 5 sources exist that give you all of them together. Number 1 specifically? 3 bone nutrients in a single food combined, and studies specifically highlight it for bone rebuilding consistently. Today, I'm revealing 10 calcium sources, ranked from 10 to 1 progressively. Number 10 is something most people never think about at all. Number 7 is milk. Yes, only number 7 surprisingly. Number 5 provides better absorption than many dairy products significantly. And number 1 specifically, Harvard's study found that daily eaters had 18% higher bone density measured. By the end, you'll know clearly which 10 sources give not just calcium, but bone-building combinations synergistically, which has the highest absorption rate measured, which combines 4 bone nutrients in a single food efficiently. Why milk is at number 7 and what beats it, and the complete weekly plan combining all 10 sources together. I'm counting down from 10 to 1 because number 1 is so powerful, I want you to remember it clearly. These aren't expensive foods. These aren't exotic foods whatsoever. These are normal foods found at every grocery store everywhere. But most people aren't combining them for bone rebuilding effectively. Before we begin today, write in the comments, what are you eating right now for your bones? Milk? Supplements? Your experience helps others learn effectively. Now let's start with number 10 specifically. Source number 10. Fortified orange juice commercially. Most people don't think of orange juice as a calcium source, but many brands are fortified with both calcium and vitamin D. An 8-ounce glass typically provides 300 milligrams of calcium and 100 IU of vitamin D. That's the same calcium as milk provides. Why number 10 on our list? Because it's not a whole food, it's processed. Sugar content is high, unfortunately, but it makes a small contribution to bone rebuilding. Research found people drinking fortified orange juice showed 1 to 2% annual increase in bone density. How to use it properly. 8 ounces at breakfast. Make sure it's fortified. The label should list calcium and vitamin D clearly. Choose 100% orange juice with no added sugar. Limit to 1 glass daily. Sugar adds calories. Common mistake. Drinking it at night. Morning is better because vitamin D absorption is optimized earlier in the day. Orange juice is number 10 because helpful but less powerful than whole food sources. Number 9 starts with real food. Source number 9. Chia seeds tiny. 1 ounce of chia seeds, about 2 tablespoons, provides 179 milligrams of calcium, plus 5 grams of omega-3 fats and 11 grams of fiber. Plant-based calcium source. Why number 9 on our list? Because portion is small. Most people eat 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. That's 60 to 120 milligrams of calcium. But omega-3 reduces inflammation. Inflammation accelerates bone loss. The fiber improves gut health. Healthy gut absorbs calcium better. How to eat them? 1 to 2 tablespoons in smoothies. The texture becomes gel-like when wet. If you don't like it, grind them first. Sprinkled on Greek yogurt generously. Mixed into morning oatmeal. Soak overnight for softer texture. Chia pudding, 2 tablespoons chia, half cup milk, soak 4 hours. Add vanilla and honey. Best practice. Always consume chia with liquid. They absorb 10 times their weight in water. Storage tip. Keep in refrigerator. Omega-3 fats can go rancid at room temperature. Chia seeds are number 9 because good calcium plus omega-3, but small portion. Number 8 gives more concentrated calcium. Source number 8. Sesame seeds or tahini. 2 tablespoons of tahini provides 280 milligrams of calcium, plus 70 milligrams of magnesium. Sesame seeds are among the highest calcium seeds. Why number 8? Because high calorie, 2 tablespoons is 180 calories. But healthy fat and good calcium source. Common in Middle Eastern and Asian diets, these regions have good bone health despite lower dairy consumption. How to eat it. Tahini for making hummus, mixed into salad dressings. Tahini, lemon juice, garlic, water to thin. 1 tablespoon in smoothies. As sauce on vegetables. Tahini sauce over steamed broccoli or roasted kale. Whole sesame seeds on salads, but for maximum absorption, use tahini or ground sesame seeds. Whole seeds pass through digestive system partially undigested. Common mistake. Buying tahini with added oils. Choose pure tahini, just ground sesame seeds. Important. Small amount is enough, high calorie. 2 tablespoons daily maximum. Tahini is number 8 because high calcium and magnesium but calorie dense. Number 7 is classic but limited. Source number 7. Cow's milk. Yes, classic milk is only number 7. Surprising, 1 glass provides 300 milligrams of calcium. Good amount, but absorption rate is only 32%, that's 96 milligrams of usable calcium. Compared to kale at 49% absorption. No vitamin D unless fortified. Most milk in stores is fortified, but check the label. No K2, the vitamin that directs calcium to bones instead of arteries. Protein exists, but low, 8 grams per cup. Why number 7? Because it gives calcium but doesn't provide the other nutrients needed for bone rebuilding. 3 sources have better absorption rates. 2 sources give more calcium plus additional nutrients. The problem is people think milk alone is enough for bone health. Studies show populations with highest dairy consumption don't have lowest fracture rates. Because bone health requires more than just calcium. If you drink milk, continue, but combine it with other sources on this list. How to use it? 1 glass at breakfast. Pair with vitamin D-rich foods. In smoothies with kale or collard greens. In oatmeal with chia seeds. Choose fortified milk, vitamin D added. Most brands fortify with 100 to 120 IU per cup. Whole fat or fat-free depends on preference. Both provide same calcium. Whole fat helps absorb vitamin D better. Common mistake. Drinking milk at night expecting sleep help. The calcium is fine anytime, but pair with vitamin D during day when absorption is optimized. Lactose sensitivity? Lactose-free milk provides same calcium. Or plant-based milk with fortified calcium. Choose ones with at least 300 milligrams per cup. Best plant milks. Fortified soy milk, almond milk, oat milk. Milk is number 7 because good calcium but moderate absorption and lacks additional bone nutrients. Number 6 gives more calcium. Source number 6. Calcium. Set tofu. Not all tofu is created equal. Tofu made with calcium sulfate or calcium chloride provides 450 milligrams of calcium per half cup. That's 50% more than milk. But tofu made with nigari contains only 50 to 100 milligrams per half cup. Check the label, plus 8 to 10 grams of plant-based protein. Why number 6? Because it gives high calcium and protein but no vitamin D or K2. You need those elsewhere. Still, bone density studies show tofu helps significantly. In Asian countries where tofu consumption is high, women have lower osteoporosis rates despite lower dairy intake. How to eat it? Half cup daily. Scrambled tofu for breakfast. Crumble firm tofu, sauté with turmeric, vegetables. Cubed in salads, marinate in soy sauce, bake until crispy. As dinner protein, baked, grilled, or stir-fried instead of chicken or fish. Blended into smoothies, adds creaminess and protein without strong flavor. Important. Make sure it's calcium set. The label will say calcium sulfate or calcium chloride in ingredients. Firm tofu has highest calcium. Extra firm and firm are best choices. Common mistake. Eating raw tofu straight from package. It's safe but bland. Tofu benefits from cooking or marinating. Tofu is number 6 because high calcium and protein but lacks D and K too. Number 5 gives both calcium and ultra-high vitamin K. Source. Number 5, kale, dark leafy. 1 cup of cooked kale provides 234 milligrams of calcium. Low oxalate, 49% absorption rate. That's 115 milligrams of usable calcium. more than milk's 96 milligrams. Plus, 1,318 micrograms of vitamin K, over 12 times your daily need. Vitamin K activates proteins that bind calcium to bones. Without vitamin K present, calcium can't attach to bone matrix properly. Why number 5? Because better absorption than milk plus tremendous vitamin K. The Journal of the American Dietetic Association published that kale has the highest calcium bioavailability of leafy green vegetables. Research from Tufts University found people eating kale 3+ times weekly had significantly higher bone density. How to eat it. 1 cup cooked daily. Steam 6 to 8 minutes, longer destroys vitamin K. With olive oil and garlic, fat helps absorb vitamin K, which is fat-soluble. Raw in breakfast smoothies. Blend with banana and berries to mask bitterness. Baby kale is milder. Massaged in lunch salads. Massage leaves with lemon juice and olive oil for 2 to 3 minutes to break down fibers. Sautéed as dinner side. Common mistakes. Removing stems. They contain fiber and nutrients. Chop finely and cook with leaves. Overcooking. Destroys vitamin K. Eating only raw can be hard on digestion. Best practice. Rotate between cooked and raw. Kale is number 5 because higher usable calcium than milk plus ultravitamin K. Number 4 gives more concentrated calcium. Source number 4, aged Parmesan cheese. 1 ounce of aged Parmesan provides 336 milligrams of calcium, 12% more than milk, but in 1/3 the portion, plus 10 grams of protein, plus significant vitamin K2. K2 is produced by bacteria during aging. The longer it ages, the more K2. K2 directs calcium to bones, not arteries. Without K2, calcium can deposit in blood vessels. The Rotterdam study found people with high K2 reduced heart disease risk by 57% and bone fracture risk by 25%. Why number 4? Because calcium concentration per ounce is tremendous, plus K2 plus protein, 3 bone nutrients in 1 food. How to eat it. 1 ounce daily, about 1/4 cup grated. Sprinkled on eggs at breakfast, on salads, shaved Parmesan, on vegetables, grated Parmesan over broccoli, kale, cauliflower. Small pieces as snack with apple slices. Important, avoid pre-grated Parmesan in containers. It contains cellulose to prevent clumping. This dilutes nutrients. Buy fresh Parmesan block, grate yourself. Expensive but lasts long. Parmesan is aged so lactose breaks down. Contains less than 0.1 gram lactose per ounce. Most lactose-sensitive people tolerate it well. Common mistake. Using Parmesan only as tiny garnish. Use full 1 ounce serving. About 3 tablespoons grated. Parmesan is number 4 because concentrated calcium plus K2 plus protein. Number 3 gives much better absorption than milk. Source number 3. Collard greens. 1 cup of cooked collard greens provides 266 milligrams of calcium. Low oxalate, 54 to 65% absorption rate. That's 143 to 173 milligrams of usable calcium. Comparison. Milk gives 96 milligrams usable. Collard greens give 50 to 80% more usable calcium than milk. Plus 1,059 micrograms of vitamin K. Plus vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, and fiber. Why number 3? Because significantly better absorption than milk plus ultra-high vitamin K. The Framingham Osteoporosis study found people eating leafy greens had higher bone density and slower bone loss. How to eat them. 1 cup cooked daily. Steam or sauté 8 to 10 minutes. With vinegar, add splash of apple cider vinegar after cooking. Acid increases calcium absorption from greens by 10 to 15%. With olive oil, vitamin K needs fat to absorb. Use 1 tablespoon per serving. At breakfast with eggs. In lunch smoothies, blend with sweet fruit like mango. As dinner main side with garlic and onions. Preparation. Remove thick stems. They're very fibrous. Stack leaves, roll, slice into ribbons. Cooking methods. Steaming preserves most nutrients. Sautéing with oil adds fat for vitamin K. Boiling loses some calcium. If boiling, save water for soup. Common mistake. Cooking with pork or bacon adds unnecessary fat and sodium. Use garlic and onions instead. Collard greens are number 3 because much better absorption than milk plus tremendous vitamin K. Number 2 gives 5 bone nutrients in one food. Source number 2, sardines with bones. 3 ounces of canned sardines with bones provide 325 milligrams of calcium, 175 IU of vitamin D, 17 grams of protein, 1,500 milligrams of omega-3 fats, and vitamin K2. 5 critical bone nutrients in one food. Calcium comes from the soft bones. Canning makes bones edible. Don't skip the bones. That's where calcium is. Vitamin D is naturally high in fatty fish. Protein builds bone matrix. Bones are about 50% protein structure. Omega-3 reduces inflammation that breaks down bone. K2 directs calcium to bones away from arteries. Why number 2? Because super efficient. One can give 5 bone nutrients. Research found people eating fatty fish like sardines twice weekly had 4% higher bone density. How to eat them? 1 to 2 cans weekly. Sardines are low on food chain, so very little mercury. Straight from the can with bones. The bones are soft and barely noticeable. On salads, sardines over mixed greens with tomatoes, olive oil. On crackers, whole grain crackers with sardines and mustard. Mixed into eggs, scrambled eggs with sardines. Important, buy canned in water or olive oil. Avoid tomato sauce versions. Added sugar and sodium. Common concerns. I don't like fishy taste. Try sardines in olive oil, they're milder. Add lemon juice or mustard. Bones gross me out. The bones are completely soft. You won't notice when chewing. Try mashing sardines into spread. Sardines are number 2 because 5 bone nutrients in one can. Number 1 is specifically highlighted by studies. Source number 1, Greek yogurt. 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt provides 20 to 25 grams of protein, 250 to 300 milligrams of calcium, and billions of probiotics. Versions fortified with vitamin D add 100 to 120 IU. Why number 1? Research found probiotics increased calcium absorption by 20 to 30% in post-menopausal women. Yogurt contains lactic acid, increases calcium absorption. The fermentation process partially breaks down lactose and proteins, making nutrients more accessible. Harvard study tracked 100,000 participants over 30 years. Consistent yogurt consumption associated with 18% higher bone density and 23% lower hip fracture risk. What makes yogurt special isn't just calcium, it's the complete package together. Because bone density studies specifically highlight yogurt above all other dairy. The Framingham Osteoporosis study found daily yogurt eaters had significantly higher hip bone density, stronger association than milk or cheese. Why? Multiple factors. High protein content. Greek yogurt has twice the protein of regular yogurt. This concentrated protein helps retain calcium in bones. Probiotics improve gut health. Healthy gut absorbs calcium more efficiently. How to eat it. 1 cup daily is optimal. At breakfast with fruit and nuts. Greek yogurt with blueberries, strawberries, almonds, chia seeds. As afternoon snack, keeps you full for hours. In smoothies, adds creaminess, protein, probiotics. Instead of sour cream, on baked potato in tacos as veggie dip. Choosing yogurt. Choose plain, flavored yogurts contain 15 to 25 grams added sugar. This negates bone benefits because sugar increases inflammation. Sweeten yourself with fresh fruit or honey. Look for brands fortified with vitamin D. Check label for vitamin D3 added. Check live and active cultures seal. Full fat or fat-free. Both provide same calcium and protein. Full fat helps absorb vitamin D better. Fat-free has fewer calories. Personal preference. Lactose sensitivity? Greek yogurt is naturally lower in lactose than milk. Most lactose-sensitive people tolerate it well. If still sensitive, lactose-free Greek yogurt is available. Common mistakes. Buying yogurt with fruit on bottom. Massive added sugar. Buying light yogurt contains artificial sweeteners and less protein. Not eating the full cup. Research benefits based on 1 cup serving. Greek yogurt is number 1 because studies specifically highlight it for bone rebuilding. High protein, good calcium, fortified D, probiotics. Most accessible and affordable. This is why it's number 1. Here's your complete daily meal plan. Breakfast. 1 cup Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons chia seeds, ½ cup blueberries, drizzle of honey. This provides 360 milligrams calcium, 25 grams protein, omega-3 probiotics. Morning snack. 8 ounces fortified orange juice. Lunch. Large salad with mixed greens and 1 cup chopped kale. 1 can sardines with bones, cherry tomatoes, 2 tablespoons sesame seeds, 1 ounce grated Parmesan, 2 tablespoons tahini lemon dressing. This provides over 1,100 milligrams highly absorbable calcium, 30 plus grams protein, vitamin D, K, K2, omega-3. Afternoon snack. ½ cup calcium set tofu cubed or small handful Parmesan pieces. Dinner. 1 cup steamed collard greens with splash of vinegar and olive oil, roasted vegetables, 2 tablespoons grated Parmesan, 1 glass fortified milk. This provides 730 milligrams calcium. Total daily. Calcium 2,700 to 3,000 milligrams. Protein 95 to 110 grams. Vitamin D 375 to 400 IU from food plus sunlight or supplement to reach 1,000 to 2,000 IU. Total. Vitamin K over 2,000 micrograms. Omega-3 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams. Magnesium 400 to 500 milligrams. Daily targets for adults over 60. Protein 1 to 1.2 grams per kilogram. Calcium 1,200 milligrams for women over 50, 1,000 milligrams for men over 70. Vitamin D 1,000 to 2,000 IU. Weekly $60 budget shopping. Greek yogurt. Large 32-ounce container $4 to $6. Buy 2. Parmesan block 8 ounces $8 to $12, lasts 2 weeks. Sardines, 2 cans $3 to $6. Tofu calcium set 14 ounces $2 to $3. Kale, large bunch $3 to $5. Collard greens bunch $3 to $4. Milk ½ gallon fortified $3 to $4. Tahini jar 16 ounces $5 to $8, lasts 1 month. Chia seeds 1 pound $8 to $10, lasts 3 weeks. Fortified orange juice 64 ounces $4 to $6. Total weekly $55 to $70. Money-saving tips. Buy frozen kale. Same nutrients, cheaper. Canned sardines, economical. Greek yogurt. Large container, cheaper. Buy chia and tahini in bulk. Generic brand fortified milk and juice cost less with identical nutrition. Dietary restrictions. Dairy-free. Replace Greek yogurt with fortified plant yogurt. Replace milk with fortified soy or almond milk. Replace Parmesan with increased tofu. Focus on tofu, kale, collards, chia, tahini, sardines, fortified plant milks. Take vitamin D supplement. Vegetarian. Skip sardines. Replace with 2 eggs daily, plus increase Greek yogurt to 1.5 cups. Focus on yogurt, milk, Parmesan, tofu, eggs, kale, collards, chia, tahini. Vegan. Build plan around fortified plant yogurt, calcium set tofu, kale, collards, tahini, chia, fortified plant milk. Vitamin D and B12 supplements essential. Lactose intolerant. Greek yogurt usually tolerated. Aged Parmesan, very low lactose. Lactose-free versions available. What results can you expect? First 3 months. Bone density stable or increases 1 to 3%. 6 months. Average 5 to 8% increase. 1 year. Studies show 10 to 15% increase possible with comprehensive nutrition and exercise. 2 years. Bone rebuilding maximized. Lost density can be regained. Individual results vary based on starting density, age, hormone status, exercise level, vitamin D level, medications, and consistency. Bone density scanning. Women over 65 and men over 70 should get DEXA scan. Earlier, if risk factors exist. Scan every 2 years. T-score. Above -1 is normal, -1 to -2.5 is osteopenia, below -2.5 is osteoporosis. Important reminders. These sources support medical treatment, don't replace it. Continue osteoporosis medications unless doctor says otherwise. Get regular scans. Diet alone won't reverse severe osteoporosis, but significantly improves treatment plans. Nutrition plus medication plus exercise gives best results. Weight-bearing exercise critical. Balance work prevents falls. Vitamin D critical. Calcium can't absorb without it. Most older adults are deficient. Doctor can test blood level. If deficient, 2000 IU. Daily supplement typical. Vitamin K caution. If taking warfarin, consult doctor. Calcium supplement. Try food first. Never exceed 2,500 milligrams daily. Kidney stone risk. This video covered 10 calcium sources that rebuild bones. 10 fortified orange juice, 9 chia seeds, 8 tahini, 7 milk, 6 calcium set tofu, 5 kale, 4 aged parmesan, 3 collard greens, 2 sardines, 1 Greek yogurt. Most effective combination. Next week, the best vitamin D sources. Calcium can't build bone without vitamin D. Only 10 to 15% absorption without D, but 30 to 40% with adequate D. Which foods provide highest vitamin D, which gives a week's worth in one serving? How much sunlight is enough? When supplement is necessary? Why most adults over 60 are deficient? 10 sources ranked 10 to 1. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Comment below. Which source are you adding today? Were you surprised milk is only number 7? Share your calcium journey. Thank you for watching. Wishing you stronger bones, better health, and bolder living. See you in the next video.